Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Ajmal. My matric number is 289255. Today I would like to present our group project with the topics application of quadratic function in business and economics. Okay, so I would like to present question 1. The publisher of a medical newsletter estimates that with X thousand subscribers, its monthly revenue and costs in thousands of dollars are given by the following. Revenue function 2.5x and cost function 100 plus 2x minus 0.01x squared. So determine the number of subscribers needed for the publisher to break even. So the solution is profit equals revenue less cost. The break-even point occurs where profit is zero or when revenue equals cost. We get the profit function by taking the revenue function minus the cost function. The profit function we will get is 2.5x minus 100 plus 2x minus 0.01x squared. So the profit function will be 0.01x squared plus 0.5x minus 100. Okay. So to get the break-even point, we must set the profit equal to 0. So we take the profit function 0.01x squared plus 0.5x minus 100 is equal to 0. We take the quadratic formula and put the value of A, B and C into the quadratic formula to get the value of X. So first we must check whether it is a positive or negative number. And when we calculate, we get the number to be positive. So there is 2X intercept. But we only take the positive because revenue cannot be negative. So we substitute the value of A, B and C into the quadratic formula, which is negative B plus minus square root B square minus 4AC over 2A. And we substitute 28,000 subscribers. At this point, the subscriber does not make any profit or losses. Okay, next question is determine the amount of profit if 2,000 of medical newsletter is being sold. We take the profit function and we substitute with 2,000 into the X value. So we get 40,900 the profit if 2,000 of medical newsletter is being sold. Okay, I would like to pass to the next presenter.
My name is Nur Amran Nabila binti Muhammad Ashri. My matric number is 284203 and I would present the question 2. So the question is the unit price of an item affects its supply and demand. That is, if the unit price goes up, the demand for the item will usually decrease. For example, a local newspaper currently has 84,000 subscribers at a quarterly charge of $30. Market research has suggested that if the owners raise the price to $32, they would lose 5,000 subscribers. Assuming that subscriptions are linearly related to the price, what price should the newspaper charge for a quarterly subscription to maximize their revenue? So the solution is revenue is the amount of money a company brings in. In this case, the revenue can be found by multiplying the price per subscription times the number of subscribers or quantity. We can introduce variables P for price per subscription and Q for quantity, giving us the equation revenue equals to P times Q. Because the number of subscribers change with the price, we need to find a relationship between the variables. We know that currently P equals to 30 and Q equals to 84,000. Also know that if the price rises to $32, the newspaper would lose 5,000 subscribers, giving us a second pair of values P equals to 32 and Q equals to 79,000. From this, we can find a linear equation relating the two quantities. The slope will be slope equals to 79,000 minus 84,000 divided by 32 minus 30. Then it gives us the slope which is negative 2,500. This tells us the paper will lose 2,500 subscribers for each dollar they raise the price. We can then solve for the y-intercept, which is Q equals to negative 2,500 plus B. Then we substitute in the point Q, which is 84,000 equals to negative 2,500 times 30 plus B. Then we can get the P for 159,000. This gives us the linear equation, which is Q equals to negative 2,500 plus negative 2,500 times P plus 159,000. Relating costs and subscribers, we now return to our revenue equation, which is, as we know, revenue is equals to P times Q. So now we get the revenue, which is equals to P in parentheses of negative 2,500 times P plus 159,000. So we get the negative 2,500 times P to the power of 2 plus 159,000 times P. So I will pass to the next presenter for the next step.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Akira Betty Kamil. My numeracy is 284320. So I will continue for the question 2. So now we have a quadratic function for revenue as a function of the subscription charge. So to find the price that will maximize revenue for this newspaper, we can find the vertex. So for the set 3, find the vertex. H equal with negative 159,000 per with 2 multiply with negative 2,500. We get the vertex is 31.8. Next, this model tells us that the maximum revenue will occur if the newspapers charge 31 and 80 cents for a subscription. To find what the maximum revenue is, we evaluate the revenue function. Find the maximum revenue, we have to negative 2,500 multiply with 31.8 power of 2 plus 159,000 multiply with 31.8. So we get the maximum revenue is 2,528,100. So I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Lufil Hadi bin Muhammad Shukri with metric number 288730. Today, I would like to solve this question into question 3. So the question is, an agency sells tickets for an opera based on previous experience. This agency has determined the profit they can make on selling X tickets. It's given by the function Px equal to 12x minus 0.1x squared. So the question is, what is the minimum profit they can expect to make and how many tickets do they have to sell in order to earn this maximum profit? Okay, first of all, we can take a look at the function fx equal to negative 0.1x squared plus 12x, and we can know that we can write this function as y equal to negative 0.1 x squared plus 12x. Since the first coefficient of the function is negative, we know that the graph of the function is a parabola opening downwards. In other words, a parabola with a maximum y value. The graph of the function look like that state. Okay, so clearly, if we want to find maximum y value of this parabola, we have to find the coordinates of the vertex. So we can do this by using the vertex theorem, which is fx equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. If we want to find value of x, we can use formula negative b over 2a. And if we want to find the value of y, we can just substitute the x value into the equation. Okay. Next, I will pass to the Lokman to solve this question.
Hi, my name is Ahmad Lokman bin Zainal Abidin. My matrix number is 284367. Alright, in this case we have A negative 0.1, B 12 and C 0. So about the formula, negative B over 2A equals to negative 12 over 2 multiplied with negative 0.1 and we get 60. We have found that the x coordinate of the vertex is 60. The y coordinate of the vertex is then we substitute the x value, which is 60, into the function. So we get function 60 equals to negative 0.1 multiplied with 60 square plus 12 multiplied with 60, and we get negative 360 plus 720 and we get 360. We now see that the maximum y value is y equals to 360 for x 60. Let us now return to the original function px equals to 12x minus let us now return to the original function px equals to 12x minus 0.1 x squared. Shifting the two terms around, we get px equals to negative 0.1 x squared plus 12x, and we realize that we have the same exact function as before, except that the vertical axis is now called px, the profit axis. This looks like the graph below. Using the same reasoning as above, we find that the maximum profit is P equals to $360 for X60, which is the number of tickets sold. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, settled.